Alright guys, welcome back to my second tutorial. After just wasting the last hour trying to get terrain editors to work, I just decided that I'm going to do something different today. So, I gotta say that this whole parallels thing is really slowing down, and on top of this, screen recording is just crazy. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over actor factories today, and I'm going to show you how to spawn in two things. I'm going to spawn in an enemy, and I'm going to spawn in a gun. There's going to be a couple of steps that we're going to have to do, and we're going to dive kind of deep into it, not too crazy, but I do want to let you know that, again, if you don't know the fundamental basics of UDK, you really should go around and take a look at the UI and stuff like that. There's videos online, 3D Buzz or 3D Buzz or 3D Buzz, something like that. Those guys have tons of videos. They're all over YouTube, and they are a great reference. They go over a lot of the stuff that I go over as well. The only difference is they go over in a different way, and more importantly, I'm going by the way I was taught from our teacher, Ty. So, simply put, I'm just using methods I was taught, not ones that I picked up from the videos. Although I have watched all the videos, and I strongly recommend that you do watch them too. You can learn a lot, including animation. I love animating in UDK, and then also the terrain editor. They have a lot of videos on terrain editor, so definitely check those out. So, let's pull up our UDK. There it is, exciting. And what we're going to do today is we're just going to build a little level and then spawn in a bot. The bot's going to attack, and then we're going to also bring in a weapon so that we can attack it. This is going to be fun, trust me. So, it may not seem like very much fun, but we'll get there. So, you're going to see from the ground up a new level, and if you've never built a level, you'll get a little bit of a brief overview. Now, you can work in this environment. It's one of the stock environments. If you go to File, New, it gives you a bunch of different options. You have morning, afternoon, midday, night, and then blank. Blank is what I'm going to work with because honestly it runs the best. So, blank, ta-da! And so, alright, next we're going to right click on the brushes and we're going to make our floor. 1024. 1024 is a good size. Remember that your character is only 100, actually it's only 96 units. So this is going to be 10 times, yeah, roughly over 10 times the size of your character. And then 32 for the height. So what that's going to do is it's going to give me this. And if you look right there, that's a perfect floor. I mean, it's a square, but it's a perfect floor. So we're going to click Add for CSG. That's going to build our brush, and then we're going to bring the red builder brush down. Now this is a brush, and what the brush is, if you go to wireframe up here, oh, right here, this is your brush, and all it is it's a wireframe saying that this area within the wireframe is a solid object. If I had hit subtract, it would be a negative object. But here we have an unlit object. If I hit lit, it'll disappear, but I hit unlit, and there it is. We'll add a light too while we're at it. All you need to do to build a light, a simple light, is hold L and then click, and it's going to build it for me. Boom. And then we're just going to bring that up and make it look pretty. If I can grab that. There we go. Perfect. And that is literally enough to where I can hit build and build my lights too, and I can actually play from here. Not that I really want to, but I can. So, that's done. Okay, let's check it out. Right click, play from here. Not expecting anything too great or amazing, but it's gonna be there, and that's the first thing. I mean, to me, that was one of the most exciting things on my first day of classes. We were able to build. I mean, that's really cool. How many other classes, art classes, do you get to just dive in and start doing exactly what you wanted to do? So, we got our ground right there. Now, we're going to need a couple of things. First, let's add in an actor. Player start. That's where you're going to start at. So, we're going to move that into the corner. And then what we're going to also do is we're going to build a couple of different places for you to hide behind. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this to, let's see. I'm going to set the Y at, let's see, 200. We're going to put the X at 100. And then we're going to put the wall thicken, or the Z at, let's put it 60. It's going to make it a little bit thicker too. So perfect. And then we're going to move over. There we go. And so let's move this. What the heck? Okay. There we go. Move that up. Now, I'm going to go to my orthographic because it's easier to manage the red builder brushes and stuff like that from here. So I'm going to move this up. Now, if you ever have a snapping problem, like right here, I'll show you what I mean. I'll zoom in. As you can see, they're not connecting. And if you want them to snap to each other, the easiest way is if you right click on one of the corners, it'll snap it to the grid, that grid you see in the tessellation. You can only, in the orthographic. You can only do this in the orthographic, by the way. But if you right click on that, then what it does is it snaps it to the grid. So you can just do that right there. And then we're just gonna hit build. There we go, that's one. Let's build a couple more. What you can do is you can just move this over. Let's hit build again. And then let's put one more. So this should make it easier to hide from the bots and shoot them. But, which by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but that player start looks like it might be might be a little rigged there in the bot's favor. Well, let's see. Let's move this over and just build one more. Now, always double check your work in the orthographic view because it will give you a better, clearer view of what exactly you just built. As you can see, I have 3, and then actually this technically is over it, although I'm going to move it over a little bit so that it's better placed. There we go. It's actually over it, and you're not going to just fall off. Alright, so next what we're going to do is we're going to build a path node. You're going to need a path node over here. Add actor. Add path node. What it's going to do is it's going to create a path node right there. And if you look, there it is. So let's go into our Kismet because we're going to be mainly working with Kismet today. Really aren't going to do anything. Actually, you know what? I need to add one more path node. I forgot because we're going to spawn in that gun too. So let's see. Let's hit one more. Add actor. Path node. And then let's just bring those in and just get those in there now. So it's a new object variable using path node 1. Boom, there it is. New object variable doing path node 0. Right click. New object using path node 0. Cool, so we got both of them in there. This one is going to be our our bot spawn. So bot spawn. Cool. This one, on the other hand, is going to be our gun spawn. So let's do that. Gun spawn. Next, what we're going to need is 2 actor factories. If you go to new action, actor, actor factory, we can add one of those. Now, it may look a little bit intimidating, but don't worry. You don't need to worry too much. Next thing, what we're going to do is we're going to go here, and we're going to, let's just do this, go the easy way. Control C, Control V. I know it's kind of the cheater way, but whatever. Okay. Now, because we're going to do these simultaneously, what it's going to do is what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. Watch. Oh, come on. This is that lag problem I'm having. Whoa! What the hell? See, love that. Look at the lag on that too, man. Wow. This is kind of cool that I can manipulate this 3D world, but not at the expense of the frustration that comes from stuff like this. Okay. Back up. There we go. There we go. I see you. Okay. Next. First thing we're going to do is we're going to name these because we need to know exactly what we're going to be doing with these. So this Actor Factory over here, which I'm just going to move this over and just make it full screen. This Actor Factory right here. Let's name this one Spawn Gun. Okay. And Spawn Actor. Cool. So those are named. And these are just locations. So what we're going to do is we're going to set to spawn location. So pull that string out, connect, voila. Now let's move this one over and then do the same thing. Put it right under and spawn. Okay, so what we told is just where to spawn. Next, what we're going to do is go to finish to spawn actor. And so these two are connected. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to pull in an action. We're going to set this up. I'm just going to set it up for level loaded. You could set this on a trigger. It'll do the exact same thing. But what I'm going to do is from the beginning of the level to spawn actor. Now, what we need to do is first we need to tell it what kind of factory it is. So, under right here, we got factory. And if you click here, it gives you a list of all the types of factories that you can use. What I'm going to use is the weapon factory. So give me 1 second, let me find it. Always a little bit easier to find. Or, I mean, easier said than done, that is. Let's see. I think that's it. Pick up. No, it's not it, actually. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It would be... Anyways, I'm pretty sure it's pickup, but let's see. Okay, now what we need to do, open up this factory. And then we're going to pick the inventory. Yep, here it is. That's what I thought. I'm sorry about that, guys. So, right here under inventory class, we're going to pick what type of inventory you're going to be picking up. I'm going to go with the shock rifle today. I don't know why, just feeling shocky. Next, we need to declare what this factory is, which this factory is going to be Actor Factory. Now, you have Actor Factory at the top up here, but what we're doing today is UT, Unreal Tournament Actor Factory AI. And basically what it is it's going to come in knowing that it's an actor that can shoot and AI. So, let's go to our factory, and it has all this already programmed in it. First thing we're going to do. Force Deathmatch AI. That means it's going to attack as soon as it spawns. Under control class, we're going to leave it at none. And the reason why is because you don't need to worry about that right now. Instead, what you need to set is pawn class. What you need to do is set it to UT pawn. What UT pawn is that's Unreal Tournament pawn, of course. And the Unreal Tournament pawn will act as though it is a pawn in a game for Unreal Tournament. It's going to attack you, and it's going to do whatever it likes. So, oh, see, I just messed that up though. Alrighty, now let's go down and let's name him too. Why not? Ty Hegner. Ty Hegner is going to kill you. Also, we're going to give it a default inventory. That's going to give it a gun ready to go. It's going to give it the link gun, actually. And that's it. And team index. Now here, this is kind of cool. The team index is what team this is playing on. What you can do is you can either put all of your bots, which if you want to spawn multiple bots, you can put them all on the same team, or you can put them on separate teams. So just keep that in mind. That's how you actually set the team. And you can also, I believe, you could do this. Team blue. No, I'm sorry. Yeah, that doesn't work anymore. I thought it did, but I'm sorry. So let's leave it at 255. And as of right now, this should be enough to actually play this game. Let's find out, though. Let's build everything, because again, I am obsessive about building. It's always better to build than not to build. Less errors. Built, and then we got to build our paths too. Keep that in mind, because we did add a bunch of paths. Save current level. And then this is going to be gun bot spawn. Alrighty, so let's see what happens when we hit play. We should have two things happen. Should spawn a gun right in front of me. There it is. And we should have a bot over here. Now, we're going to have to diagnose why that bot's not here, but let's see what happens when I pick up this gun. Ooh. Now, I know one thing I didn't do that's incorrect. I need to go here to World Properties. And I need to set me up. No default inventory. I don't want a default inventory. Also, what I need to do is I need to set my kill Z, by the way, because that's something that a lot of people forget to do. Kill Z. Negative 200. Perfect. Next big thing, game type. Let's just minimize these. Minimize it, minimize it. And default game type, we're going to go to UT game, Unreal Tournament game. Game type for Pi, same thing, UT game. Okay? Now, as for the actor, that's the only thing I'm wondering about. Why didn't that actor spawn here? First thing is, I'm going to move this up so that I know that that's not the problem. Because sometimes that can be the problem. I've encountered that before, and it's something that can be quite the headache to try and figure out. And then you're like, oh, it was simply that I just had to move that up. What a pain. So I'm going to move it up to where I know that it's not going to be a problem. Next, let's go back into our Kismet and figure out exactly why the bot didn't spawn. Alrighty. Ah, that might be it right there, by the way. Let's put that back to pawn. And let's see what happens now. Exit out of there. Save. And let's hit play. Let's see what happens. Hopefully. You know, actually, now that I think about it, I think I need to set a delay, by the way. Nope, there he is. You see him? Oh, he killed me. Ty Hegner killed me. Where are you, Ty? Oops, I just killed myself that time. Man, this lag. Whoa, there he is, and he picked up the gun before I did. But, I mean, it worked. That's the big thing, is it did work. So, that's simply all you need to do to create a character in your level that attacks. He's not only attacking, he's attacking really well because I can't beat him right now, but that's mainly due to the lag. So, what we did, and let's just recap really quickly, just make sure. We set the location that we want. Oh, not content browser. We set the location that we wanted for each spawn. Then we also created an actor factory. We declared what kind of factory it was, and then we simply went through the steps to declare what kind of factory we needed. I could simply easily just turn off the, watch. I could simply turn off the default inventory on him. Let's do that. And then he's going to be, I'm going to leave Ty helpless. Let's see what happens now. What now, Ty? Also, I hope you know the reason he turned green in the beginning is because the drop actually hurt him. Oh shit, he's going to take my gun! Don't take my gun. Oh yeah. There we go. But he killed himself, so it doesn't matter. But there you go. So, there you go, guys. You have officially now, if you've completed what I did, you have officially created a gun and a player. And I just killed myself. Have a good one, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. And like I said, there are more to come. As soon as I can figure out more fun stuff to do, I will definitely bring up some more. Again, I want to do the train editor, but I'm not able to as of right now. As soon as I am able to do that, I will. Trust me. I love the train editor. If you see any of my work, you'll see that I am heavily using the train editor. Even though it slows down a little bit, doesn't matter. I love it. Please send me your suggestions. Hit like, hit subscribe. Let's get me some views and let's get me a little bit more popular because I really want to make sure that people are using UDK because UDK has a lot of potential. Also, send me your suggestions of things you want me to do. I'm thinking next time I'm probably going to dive into the into the probably materials. Why not? I mean, I think that one of the things a friend of mine that's in the industry said was using default stock stuff from UDK means no job. You need to learn how to bring your own stuff in to set your own kind of personalized level. So next, let's do that. Let's bring in some personalized stuff and have a little bit more fun with it. You guys have a good day, and thank you very much.